What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Juggernaut097 bringing you guys another video today, and today I'm going to be doing my Ring of Honor review for July 8th, 2015. Yes, I know this is a little late review, but nonetheless, I am bringing it to you guys right now. It's just been really hard for me to catch up with the Ring of Honor, with Destination America and Sinclair broadcasts. It's just been really hard for me to catch up with Ring of Honor, but nonetheless, I am here to review it for you guys right now. It is currently July 11th right now, so it's a few days late, just a few, but nonetheless, we're doing it right now, so here we go. So first off, it shows pictures, shows highlights of Jay Lethal versus Jay Briscoe from Best in the World, because this was pretty much the fallout of Best in the World, and they were at the Terminal 5 Arena in New York City, so yeah, it was pretty cool. The same place where they had Best in the World at. But the first match tonight we get was Watanabe versus Dalton Castle. This was a pretty good opener. Watanabe, he locked in the headlock, then a shoulder tackle, and then Castle went in the corner, and the boys waved him off. I thought that was funny. And then Castle kept trying to do a takedown on Watanabe, but then Castle goes to do a waistlock, then into a side headlock, and then Castle hit a shoulder tackle. Then Watanabe went into the corner, and then the boys also waved him off. So did the same thing what Dalton Castle did. And then Castle says, those are my boys. And then Watanabe hit a nice running neck breaker. I think Castle, I think Castle was going for a suplex, but Watanabe rolled him up into a small package, and they kept rolling around the ring, rolling and rolling around the ring. So I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was funny during the match when they kept just rolling around the ring, and then they both got up and they were both dizzy. They both hit a double clothesline on each other, and then both men were down. Castle kept trying to run at Watanabe in the corner, but Watanabe kept getting his feet up. Then Castle tried going for a splash, but Watanabe moved out of the way and hit a neck breaker. Watanabe hit a senton, then went for the cover, but Castle kicks out. Castle hit a nice side suplex, and then Castle did a deadlift German suplex into a cover for two. Castle hit a nice chop, then went for a kick, but Watanabe caught his leg and headbutted him. And then Watanabe did a suplex while Castle's arm was locked and leg was locked. Then went for the cover for two, but Castle wins by a spinning Watanabe on the shoulders into a sit-out flapjack sort of move. Post-match, Dalton Castle grabs the mic and says, Castle says, well, there's certainly is a lot of boys out here tonight. And then he says, after Best in the World, it became clear that there is only one man in the Ring of Honor, and his name is Dalton Castle. Then Silas Young comes out to the top of the stage and says he is a real man. So yeah, it was. I thought this was a pretty decent match. These two guys work together very well, Watanabe and Dalton Castle. I've been getting a bigger fan of Dalton Castle, so yeah, this was a fun match. And then next we had was Nigel McGuinness. He was in the ring, and he brought out the new ROH World Champion and the TV Champion, Jay Lethal. First off, Nigel congratulates Jay Lethal and shakes his hand. Then Nigel says, Then Nigel says, you did it, and he says you're the new World Ring of Honor Champion. And then Nigel says, I brought you out here for some words for your fans. The crowd chants, you deserve it. And then Truth Martini says, you ask if the champ has had something to say to his fans. Then Truth Martini says, you people are right. He does deserve it. Then Truth says, these people are not his people. We are Jay Lethal's people. Then he goes on to say, at best in the world, history was made, and you guys witnessed a legend in the making. You witnessed the greatest first generation wrestler. You guys witnessed your ROH TV champion and now your new ROH world champion as the undisputed champion in the entire world, Jay Lethal. Then Nigel says, he was like, I want to hear what the champ has to say. And then Lethal says, all I want to say is what I've been saying the whole time. He says, I am the best in the world. Then he says, to be the best in the world, you have to be the undisputed champion of, and he says he is the greatest, and you have to be in the greatest wrestling company in the world, which is ROH, which happens to be ROH. Then he says, ROH is the greatest wrestling company in the world because I am the undisputed champion. And then he says that I wanted to say, that's all I pretty much wanted to say. He says, I don't have anything else to prove to you and any of these people. Then he says, so that's all. And he says, then Nigel McGuinness says, thanks for coming. No, doesn't say thanks for coming. Jay Lethal, says thanks for inviting me. Then Nigel McGuinness, asks him a question. And then he goes like, he would assume, since he's the new ROH World Champion, he would propose, thought that he would vacate the TV title because he has to vacate one of those titles. And then Jay Lethal gets really mad during this. He goes like, you know what, I'm not. He says, I worked very hard for this. I'm not gonna vacate any of these. He goes like, because I'm gonna defend these night in and night out, and to do that, I have to be both. I have to hold both of these. And he says he's gonna be the. And then Nigel McGuinness, pretty much says that, you know what, you're gonna be defending it in 2 separate matches some nights. And he goes like, hey, if I have to do that, I have to do that. Damn right, I will do that. So pretty much, Nigel McGuinness is telling him that he needs to, so he's going to be defending it sometimes in 2 matches, because he wants to be the best in Ring of Honor, because, he wants to hold both the Ring of Honor World Championship and the TV Championship. So, yeah, and then how he says, and then Nigel McGuinness says that he's going to be facing Mark Briscoe next week for the TV title. He's going to be defending the TV title next week against Mark Briscoe. And then pretty much Jay Lethal says that, are you trying to, make this title run short for me? He says, are you trying to, get me to lose here? He goes like, and he was like, I'm gonna kick his ass, beat him up, because I'm gonna prove to you and to all these people, that I'm the best. And then he says, add, dishonor. What's it called again? He says, add death before dishonor. He's gonna beat Roderick Strong. He's gonna do the same to Roderick Strong, pretty much kick his ass, and then Roderick Strong comes out and he says that, you know what, you're walking in as world champion, but I'm walking out as the world champion. And then Roderick Strong puts his hands on him, and then Jay Lethal pretty much says, "Don't put your hands on me ever again." And it looks like they were going to fight, but yeah. So Jay Lethal, pretty much, he's going to have to be defending the title in 2 separate matches some nights. So yeah, that was that. And then we was the main event, which was a 6-man tag team match. The Kingdom versus Michael Elgin and Redragon. So Elgin and Mike Bennett, they started the match. Mike tried doing a shoulder tackle, but no effect to Elgin. Mike kicked him in the gut, but then Elgin Irish whipped Mike into the corner, but then Bennett moved. then Bennett moves. Elgin hit his own shoulder tackle. Elgin blows a kiss to Cole, and then Elgin puts Bennett in a suplex position, but then Cole comes in the ring and tries to break it up, but no effect, and lifts Bennett back up into the suplex position. Then Matt Taven tries to break it up, but no effect again. And then Bobby Fish and Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, they get in the ring, so everybody's in the ring, so it pretty much turns the night to a tornado tag team match, and everything starts breaking down. So um, Bobby Fish had a one-leg Boston Crab on Matt Taven, and Kyle O'Reilly had like an armbar on Adam Cole, and then Elgin suplexed Mike Bennett. Elgin goes for the cover, but only for two. Elgin hit a forearm in the face of Cole and goes for a um, flying on the floor. Then Elgin hit a clothesline on Matt Taven and goes to the floor. Then Cole hit a Cole and Matt Taven, they swept the leg of Elgin, and they beat him up on the outside of the ring, and then they held him for Bennett did a dive over the top rope on Elgin. Cole hit a nice bicycle kick. Then Mike Bennett hit an elbow. Then Matt Taven went to the top and hit a crossbody. Then Cole went for the cover, but Kyle O'Reilly breaks it up. Elgin was stuck in the Kingdom's corner, and this trip kept trying to isolate Elgin during this whole match. It's kind of felt like a handicap match until the last few minutes of the match. I'll say till probably the last 12 minutes of the match. It felt like a handicap match in my opinion. So yeah, like I said, it felt like a handicap match. And then the face of Elgin hit an elbow to the face of Matt Taven and hit a nice dropkick. And then, like I said, they tried to isolate Elgin during a lot of the match. It kind of felt like a handicap match, like I said. Elgin was getting ready to tag in one of the Redragon members, but Cole and Taven pulled them off the apron. So Elgin hit a code-breaker type of move, so I thought that was cool. And then finally he fought off the Kingdom and tagged in Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly came in with, and they both knocked off Matt Taven and Adam Cole off the apron. Redragon did a double kick to Mike Bennett. Redragon did some nice combination tag team moves on the Kingdom. Redragon hit a DDT into a German suplex on Matt Taven. Then Bobby Fish goes for the cover, but Taven pops out. Taven he tried going to the top rope dive, but Elgin caught him and did a belly-to-belly suplex. Elgin had Taven on Bennett, on their shoulders, both Taven and Bennett, and did a Samoan drop on both of them. Then went for the cover, but Taven kicks out the two. The Kingdom hit a Proton Pack on. Then Cole hit a Shining Wizard, but Elgin kicks out at two. Redragon did a dive to the outside of the ring on Mike and Adam Cole. And then Elgin had Taven powerbomb Taven, and everyone in the ring. No. He powerbombed everyone. No, yeah, sorry, I stuttered my words there. Elgin, he powerbombed Taven onto everyone on the outside of the ring. Redragon hit a Chasing the Dragon. Then Elgin did a top rope powerbomb, and then Elgin went for the cover, but Cole and Bennett broke it up. Cole hit a Destroyer, then Bennett hit a pile driver, and Taven jumped off. While Taven jumped off the top rope, they went for the cover, but Elgin, he just kicks out at two, man. He just kept kicking out of all the things they were given to Michael Elgin. I mean, he kind of felt like a Superman in this match. He kind of felt like Super Saiyan during this match, but why did this say it was like Super Saiyan? But whatever. Moving on, and then Cole hit and then went for the cover, but Elgin kicks out too, like I said. Cole tried going for the Destroyer, but Elgin counters that. And then Redragon hit, chasing the Dragon on Cole, and pinned Cole for the 1-2-3. This was a very good match. I love this very high-paced action. You know, hard to keep up with all this action I have to do in Ring of Honor because I mean, it's so hard to keep up with what to do. Like with these multi-man matches, even in one-on-one matches, it's hard to keep up what they do also. But you know, this was a very good show this week. I enjoyed it. Probably later on tonight or tomorrow, I'll be doing my Sinclair broadcast. You know, because like the local channel that to do because, like I said, Destination America is a week behind the Sinclair broadcast. So, yeah. But this was my Ring of Honor review. But after the match, also, Adam Cole shakes. I think it was Kyle O'Reilly's hand. Like he shakes his hand and holds his arm up, and then leaves by himself. So it looks like there's some friction going on between the Kingdom and Adam Cole. So it looks like Adam Cole could be doing a face turn. Who knows? But yeah, this was a good show. So yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and go follow me on Twitter at TrueJSB. And Juggernaut saying peace out. Catch you guys in my next video.